With the Ethereum ETF going live, there is absolutely no doubt that a Solana ETF will be next in line. Here are 5 altcoins on Solana you should look into to take advantage of the Solana ETF. Follow my Twitter, I post daily alpha there before YouTube. Give me a like, subscribe, and remember, nothing I say is financial advice. So the first project on our list is RNDR. You guys must be extremely tired of hearing about this project, but there is a reason why I keep on bringing it up, even though it is not as shiny as some of the other projects on this list. So RNDR migrated to the Solana network from Ethereum as of last year. I think they recognize the potential that lies in Solana, primarily with regards to institutional interest and also, of course, the speed and fees. As for RNDR as a project itself, it's a giant. I don't think enough people are talking about it. I'm very certain that this will perform well. RNDR is the leader in this AI deepened GPU narrative and has proven to perform when this narrative is trending. And this is super important. This is key. Because if you take a look at the graph, normally I'm not that bullish on dinosaur projects that I've been through a couple of cycles. The only exception here is when these projects can remain relevant and prove they can still pump. And RNDR can prove this. RNDR reacted very well when the AI deepened narrative kicked off. From the lows of 2022, it did more or less a 30x, forming a new all-time high of $13. Now we've been retracing, but still holding on very strong. They have close ties with both Nvidia and Apple, 2 of the top 5 biggest companies in the world. So RNDR, absolutely a no-brainer for me. I hold a big bag of RNDR and I'm sure this will do well. Next up, we got OTK. Again, I keep on talking about this project and there is a reason for this. When we're talking about utility projects, you want to invest in projects that people actually want to use. In this case, when we're talking about gaming projects, you want to invest in games that people are actually going to play. This is how Axie Infinity, my biggest gainer of last cycle, did 1000x. People were actually playing the game. This is super important. And OTK can prove this. If we go to their homepage, we can see that they have over 4 million registered users, 350k monthly users, has a rating of 4.7. So here we don't need to rely on promises. Same thing if we look at the chart, and this sort of ties in with my earlier argument about RNDR with regards to investing in projects that have proven that they can perform. OTK did more or less a 100x, so we know that this has potential. They're securing great partnerships. Furthermore, the team is actively planning on getting more exchange listings. There's no point in releasing those right now, as these can be catalyst events that will be better saved for when the market turns bullish again. They're also active on Twitter. They're releasing new games. People are playing. As for gaming in general and crypto, this has the potential of being one of, if not the best performer of this cycle in terms of multipliers. IONET recently covered this in an AI deepened tier list video. Most of the AI deepened GPU projects are built on Ethereum. This one is built on Solana. Now the thing about these GPU projects, which I mentioned in my tier list video, is that many of them are not doxed. We saw what happened with OpSec. I am very bullish on this GPU narrative, like I said when we were talking about RNDR, but many of these projects are not hard to make and can very easily be turned into money grabs. However, IONET has a docs team. They have a company full of very competent people. They're listed on Binance, which is obviously a good sign regarding the ethos of the project, but at the same time, it takes away the catalyst event of a Binance listing. However, this project has an insane volume to market cap ratio, which is really something to be noted, as this volume is coming from a lot of different sources, as you can see here. So that is obviously a very bullish sign. Vesting schedule is really good, very limited dilution coming up. I think this project can easily do billions in market cap. Next up, we got Solana. How can you make a Solana ETF video without including Solana? So let me make this very clear, because in my last layer 1 video, we ran into some people from other communities. Let's just put it like that. And I agree, the tech of Solana might not be the best compared to some of the other layer 1s. And Solana is super centralized. The network has been down how many times? I don't know, I lost count, but still it did a 30x since 2022. It did this with 3 billion in market cap in 2022. How's your layer 1 with over 3 billion in market cap doing since 2022? Ask yourself this. Solana, it has proven that it's capable of doing 30x's even in shitty market conditions. Institutions love Solana. Institutional money is essential. So I'm extremely bullish on Solana. I've had this project for years now, and I still think this will perform well. Next up, we got Maneki. We have to include 2 meme coins here. First one is Maneki. This cap pumped like crazy. Now we covered this in a video not too long ago, and it basically did a 2x is that. Congrats if you got in. So Maneki is a meme coin on Solana. It's a Japanese beckoning cat, which in Japanese culture represents a leader with wisdom and power to bring fortune. So Maneki is a symbol of wisdom, good luck, leadership, and so forth. Now Maneki has very clean art. Their website is immaculate, probably the best meme coin website I've seen in crypto. Everything is accessible. You got this animation here, which is very well done. As for the FUD surrounding Maneki regarding their volume bot, like I said in my Maneki video, this is very normal for meme coins and also utility coins. Try finding a semi-popular meme coin that does not use volume bots. Hint, you won't find that. So the FUD didn't work. Maneki is still out here performing really well. If we take a look at the chart, like I said, well played if you got in here, but overall the chart of Maneki is looking very good. No suspicious dumps, no red flags. I think Maneki will reach this high faster than what people expect. I'm not telling you to ape in if you don't have a position, but what I'm saying is that this will probably be worth billions. As for the listing situation, these are the current listings for Maneki, covering most of the low tier ones, and even has a KuCoin listing. Of course, still expecting a Binance listing, which I'm sure will come sooner or later for Maneki. Finally, we got Popcat. Now, I told you guys several times, this is a no-brainer. Let's not make it more difficult than it has to be. Recently took a 12x profit on Popcat in the VIP Discord, link in description, and more about this at the end of the video, but I still hold a pretty decent bag of Popcat. Why? Best Web 2 marketing in the game. No one has better organic marketing than these guys. No one. They're huge on Instagram. That's where I found them. They're huge on TikTok. They're huge on Twitter. As you can see, they make high quality memes and do so every single day. If you don't think a meme coin that is doing this level of marketing will perform eventually, I don't know what to tell you. And if you're not convinced about Popcat with its meme content, then let's look at the chart. Now we're not looking at Caspa or the Octa chart here. We're looking at a meme coin. A meme coin that has been consistent all the way, and it shows. So right now, here is where you can buy a Popcat. We're listed on a lot of low tier exchanges and some more expensive ones like Bybit. Still missing a lot of exchanges though, and of course the top tier ones like Binance. But if it's one meme coin that I'm willing to bet a lot on receiving a Binance listing within 2024, it's going to be this one. A Binance listing is quite expensive, but this team has shown that they have funds. So don't miss out on this. Maybe wait for a retracement. Remember to always DCA if you're going to buy projects like these. The VIP group has been live for less than a month and we've already made tens of X's. Imagine what we'll do when the bull run actually gets going. Join now before the prices increase. There are limited spots at this price. Compare my $35 to other YouTubers and you will see that this price is very reasonable. You will get your portfolio reviewed. You will see my buy and sell alerts. And you will see my top conviction picks that will make us millions in a couple of months. Looking forward to see you there. Take care and stay safe.